You know, I shouldn't even be shocked making this video, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you. You know, sometimes it looks like I really woke up with some bad news in some videos. You know, my hair is all out there. I'm just freaking out. My eyes look sunken in. And you know what? The last couple weeks, some of the best videos that I made on my channel were talking about Rockstar Games, right? You know, the Rockstar Games community is probably one of the coolest communities that I've ever personally seen. You know, when it comes to not getting any information for GTA 6, instead of going down the r/Arkham Asylum route where the Batman community has just gone clinically insane, the Rockstar community is porting GTA 3 to the Dreamcast, a once impossible seeming port. And then one of the videos I made about a week ago was playing Grand Theft Auto 4's Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, this wasn't just a simple map port, boys. You're talking about an organization known as World Travel, okay, who actually put in developer-level effort into making the game, making Liberty City actually port over to Los Santos. You could just go to the airport, fly to Liberty City, and explore like GTA 4's map with all of GTA 5's like engine upgrades, okay? The physics weren't there in the way that 4 was, so the swing set glitch wasn't as enticing, but all of the stuff was there, okay? And not only was it there, you could fucking load the map into 5M and play it with the boys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, even the development team over here, one of the actual mods were like, hey, great video, Muda, when I uploaded this. And it seems like people were really like excited about it. People were having fun. And honestly, I have a little bit of blame here because, to be fair, I think ever since more and more people like, you know, Badger Goodger, every time people uploaded a video, more and more attention got raised. And I'm sure you all know by the title of the video, the development team had to go, hey, everyone. Sorry, let me do that. Hey, y'all. Due to the unexpected attention that our project received, and after speaking with Rockstar Games, could you imagine just like the call Rockstar gives? Okay, they do the pimp walk, okay, to the Zoom meeting, just to tell you no having fun. We have decided to take down the Liberty City. I think they decided to take down the Liberty City Preservation Project, but I appreciate the legalese. We appreciate all the support that the project has received, and we look forward to continuing to pursue our passion for modding the Grand Theft Auto series, okay? Now, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is how the call went. I'm sure the people at World Travel just had their ass spread apart, and Rockstar lawyers just walked in and had a great time. No, in reality, this is the problem that I have with this, okay? I understand a company's desire to protect their copyrighted works, okay? Copyrights and trademarks are unfortunately things that do need to be fought, you know, even if you don't want to, in order to protect them, at least in terms of the trademark side. I don't know if copyright necessarily requires you to fight every single battle, but the Liberty City map project had a few issues. And one of those issues was, obviously it's using Rockstar's game assets, basically porting GTA 4's Liberty City over to GTA 5's like game engine. So yes, you had to use Rockstar's assets. The other big problem that I personally thought, and I thought this would be the reason it would get taken down, not even Rockstar, is when you flew into Liberty City and you got into a car and you accessed the in-game radio station, you could really listen to like all of GTA 4's music tracks. Okay, so these are licensed music tracks that you could just tune into. And well, yes, it seemed, pretty cool to have like GTA 4's music reflected over here. You know, the radio station from Liberty City side are reflected. This was obviously a big copyright no-no. Okay, you cannot be distributing music. You can't be distributing any copyrighted asset. But music is like trying to distribute like fucking Schedule 3 narcotics, you know, in a country, okay? It's just not gonna work, all right? It's just not gonna happen. Eventually, you will be clamped down, all right? It is what it is. You can't run a trap house on the internet indefinitely. But yeah, this is a situation where yes, Rockstar jumps in, and yeah, they basically had a chat with the developers and got them to effectively remove one of the coolest modding projects that I've seen in quite a long time. And one of the issues that I personally have, at least with this, again, is it's not as if these people were profiting. It would be one thing if World Travel was charging like $9.99 for like some Patreon access. Like, you know how you can go to like some mods and you have to pay for Patreon access to download like mod files? Because there are GTA mods that do it. There's like graphic enhancement mods where, you know, developers will jump in and they'll be like, hey, you pay us $10 a month on Patreon and you can make GTA 5 look like a 2023 tier game. Even though I personally think GTA 5 on PC max settings is quite good these days, but this isn't the video for it. The point of it is they didn't charge money for it. I literally got onto their Discord. I downloaded the 30 gigabyte, HD textured files right free from a third party source. And I believe they even had to spend money, obviously, to get these files hosted and distribute them all for free, all on their dime, if anything. And it was all entirely for the community. It wasn't like this group came out of nowhere and sold this as a add-on pack for 5M for people to just, make money out of, or at least them to make like a serious killing. Because then I understand Rockstar getting mad. I also don't see that this would have cost a sale to people playing Grand Theft Auto 4. If you were going to buy Grand Theft Auto 4, you were going to buy it for the story, you were going to buy it for its gameplay, you were going to buy it for a lot more than just driving around and shooting characters in Liberty City. So the reason why the shutdown of this project does suck as well is that they had a lot more plans going for it. Obviously, world events, getting people involved into Liberty City, as involved as they were in Los Santos in 5. And now that the project's been shut down, thankfully, at least we have the entire game files backed up. So if you still want to experience this, like I've got the files on my computer. Obviously, I'm not going to distribute them because, I make videos next to this window, okay? Sometimes when I'm talking about Nintendo or Rockstar games, I do fully fucking expect a bullet to fly through here and blow my brains all over my goddamn monitor. But thankfully, the Internet Archive does have these files readily available from my knowledge, so if you want to experience this mod, even though that Rockstar does not want you, you absolutely can, and I highly recommend you should. One of the problems, too, is like the hostility towards modding. I think without mods, there are plenty of game franchises that would probably not have made it. Like if you go to Nexus Mods, for instance, this is one of many mod sites, but arguably the most popular. If you look at like Skyrim, Fallout, Bethesda's repertoire of gaming, okay, would not have been as successful, in my personal opinion, if it wasn't for the modding community that not only kept these games up to date, but allowed gamers to absolutely turn the entire thing around into something else. Games like Cyberpunk 2077, which are great on their own, are even better with mods that enhance the graphics, add vehicles, weapons, gameplay systems. This is a huge part of PC gaming that, nobody overlooks, right? Like one of the biggest boons for any gamer on PC is to mod their games, right? When you put like 200 hours into a game, you're probably going to want to start modding it to extend an extra 200 hours of life out of it. It's not something you can do on consoles. It's literally, as far as I know, a PC exclusive endeavor. There are some games on consoles that let you kind of mod them, but never to the extent that the PC community allows. And even with GTA, Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion, as popular as it is, it wouldn't have been as popular if it wasn't for the amount of mods that Grand Theft Auto allowed. Even back in the days of Vice City, these kind of map mods where you add maps from different games into a city, into a game, is not, unknown. GTA State of Liberty was the first mod that I actually installed on 3D era GTA games to get actual cities into Grand Theft Auto, all right, into like one GTA game. And you bet your ass that I drove around and experienced the world and actually got to experience this kind of stuff because it was enjoyable. It was super cool to see, man. And it's funny how like nowadays this like website, the people who hosted this legendary mod are just running like an Informer website with like AI photography and everything, dude. It's crazy how times change. There was GTA Underground, which from my understanding, Rockstar also shut down, where they combined the cities not just from Grand Theft Auto, but games like Bully, games like Manhunt 1 and 2, the entire 3D era universe of Rockstar games into one entire area, with stores, trains, multiplayer, airport traveling, assets, just so many things that you could get into and just lose yourself in. This is probably one of the best mods that I've seen, and it got shut down, and literally the only way to play it is to play like an archive version out there. Even for, again, Bethesda stuff, if you want to play a Fallout game that was not made by Fallout, the actual developers, you could play Fallout London. Again, a totally free mod created by a team that should get absolute work in the industry. Again, these people love the game so much, they made an entire game for it that you can download entirely for free. It's so fucking wild how the modding community keeps pretty much a lot of these games alive and remembered. And for a game franchise like Grand Theft Auto, where you literally get it once in a cycle, quite literally, the last time a GTA game came out, I was far younger. Now I'm like in a different stage of life myself. Mods help a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 go from being good for 2 years to all the way to 10, just because you can get so much life out of it. And for Rockstar to be so hostile is just the saddest thing to have seen. But yeah, it is not something that I thought was not going to happen. I definitely did feel that because of the amount of copyright that was being busted, this mod was pretty much on its last legs. In fact, I was surprised that I was able to actually make a video in time, well in time before this mod was taken down. So I feel like I got to experience a bit of fun little Rockstar Games history. But yeah, out of any gaming publisher and developer and community out there, there is probably only one group that hates their, community more than Nintendo even, and that is Rockstar Games. I really feel like this could have amicably been resolved, and maybe this could have been, maybe instead of like taking this project down, it would have been interesting if they hired on these developers, brought them into the fold, and maybe got this inserted into Grand Theft Auto Online as one final hurrah before GTA 6 releases. I mean, how cool would that have been if Rockstar decided, hey, instead of taking down your project, let's help you out and put this into Grand Theft Auto Online so our community can have one final blast before they go to GTA 6. Like, that would have been a headline that people would have talked about. Rockstar would have been completely in the super positive there, but that's not the world and reality we live in, okay? We live in a reality where the biggest fans of a project like this, a game franchise like this, get shut down. And it is what it is. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar, and I'm just kind of sad, man. Like, I love gaming, I love mods, I love Grand Theft Auto. It's just a shame when Rockstar doesn't want to play along. And I don't know what the real reasons really would have been. Obviously, it's only World Travel and Rockstar that's talking about it. But yeah, this is me, Mutahar, and I'm out.